let's move on, because we're quickly going to talk about politics before the end of the show. And it is we're all so interested in the American presidential elections, because it's a good year.
It's a great year. Of course, there's still some doubt, given the proclivities of the Bush administration to shred different parts of the Constitution as they go along. There's still some doubt whether we'll get this election, but if we...
What? Will they say they'll say it's a big crisis, we can't have an election?
Yeah, you know, well, John McCain suspended his convention, he suspended his debate, he suspended his campaign. So, you know, oh, God, this financial crisis, we'll have to suspend the election. We'll have it, you know, one of these days.
But now, the Sarah Palin effect...
Yes.
Which was great, and now she does seem to be an albatross in glasses.
Well, you know, Sarah Palin is a kind of familiar act to me, because one of the things I collect is the chat segments of beauty pageants. You know, education is the future for our country, because without education, our young people will not be equipped to meet the challenges of the future. That's really Sarah Palin. That's the way she talks. That's where she learned to do that kind of political speech, and that's what she's bringing to the table.
And here is Sarah Palin, the vice presidential hope. There she is. It is scary. And, of course, she is just a heartbeat away from the presidential hopeful John McCain. Heart attack or massive shit. You decide. If he doesn't get a sudden shock, like being named president. John McCain, he's a typical cynical politician, wheeling out his kids on the campaign trail. Now, Sarah Palin is currently the governor of Alaska. Here's a typical Alaskan scene. Oh, and here it is, a few minutes after Sarah Palin walked past. Don't worry, it's not dead. It's dead. It's really Of course, you know a lot about it because you have brought out a CD.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, which is a political kind of satire songs.
Yes.
Funny songs.
Yes.
Which is a very good title, very good cover. Songs of the Bushmen.
Well, I thought of the title first, and then the cover just sort of came right afterwards.
Because you got in a bit of trouble for this cover, didn't you?
Yes, I did. There's a large billboard company. They own billboards in this country as well as in the States, and they would not run them. And I'm thinking, the guy is at 23% approval rating. These must be the last people in the country who think it's not okay to make fun of George W. Bush.
Yeah, because apparently he's now lower than Nixon, isn't he?
Oh, he's way lower.
He's lower than Nixon?
Yeah. He's lower than Attila the Hun. I mean, it's just not even in the ballpark.
God, lower than Nixon. I didn't know. I knew his dad was really low, wasn't he, at his worst?
Yes, but not as bad. So this is a bunch of...
Boy done good.
I'm going to teach him. So these are all songs about different members of the administration, from Colin Powell, Karl Rove, Dick Cheney. There's a song for each of them. I refer to it as a musical impeachment because it's the only kind they're going to get, you know. Thank you.
Yeah. Look at that. No, I feel like I'm chairing question time now. That was a very question time applause as well. Yeah. Kind of mixed views there from our audience. Exactly. But listen, stand up. Eddie Izzard is returning to the West End.
I am. I'm going to play about 23 dates in a theatre in the West End, in the Lyric, Shaftesbury Avenue.
Fantastic.
And I haven't played for about 12 years in the West End, so yeah. I thought I'd announce that now.
Thank you very much. And it's a show called Stripped.
Stripped. I've just done it across a whole bunch, 34 cities in America, including New Orleans, where Harry lives, and did a benefit for New Orleans there. And yeah, so it's I've sort of tested it out on America first to get it ready for London.
And my sister-in-law wanted me to tell you thank you for the tickets.
Oh, not so. That was just a deal that we did.
Yeah. and so, because I think a lot of people think, when you go to see your stand-up, you know, you think it's all improv, but it's not all improvised.
No, it's mainly what I said last night, plus anything I can think of tonight. So, but it's all kind of conversational, like, and so I go, oh, what about, and this Lego, and anything comes into my head, I can shove that in, but it's everything I said last time, and it's all very loose and conversational, so that's why it seems like it's not designed to seem like it's all ad-libbed. It just is kind of chatty, and there's some bits I've sort of crafted into a certain shape, but I like to keep it loose because I get bored.
And why is it called Stripped?
Because I'm in boy mode. I was wearing sort of in girly mode beforehand, and I'm in boy mode this time, and everyone's saying, oh, you're not a transvestite. And I go, no, I am a transvestite. I have to insist that I am a transvestite. It's really weird. People say, oh, I haven't seen you wearing a dress for a long time. No, I am a transvestite. I never thought I'd be on television insisting I'm a transvestite, begging people to let me, you know, be a transvestite. So yeah, I've just changed that, and I actually cut back on certain things, just trying to make the material interesting and good enough, and concentrate on that. So it's kind of like an unplugged thing, but still plugged in.
Now, in your show, you use Wikipedia. Now.
Yes.
Is that in the show that we're going to go see?
Yeah, well, I just found that you could talk about anything. There's no point talking about nothing. It won't be an interesting show. So you can talk about any... And it is absolutely everything in the world to talk about. There's no script. You have to get to the end of the story when a guy stabs someone in the head. It's just talk about stuff. And so I didn't do any research. Everyone thought I was... I watch telly. I watch History Channel or Discovery Channel. I watch documentaries and DVDs. I go, oh, sharks, all right, I know. And then I go and talk about sharks, because sharks are on the telly. So that was my only way of getting information to fuel things. And then Wikipedia now has sharks on it, or potatoes, or Barbie dolls, or cups, or things, or fruit. It's got everything on Wikipedia. It just is amazing. And it may not all be perfectly accurate, but it's more than before. Because we used to have arguments. Do you remember we used to have, say,
oh, yes.
how do you make steel? How do you make glue or something? And anyone know how to make glue? No, you don't. And then you just say, all right, forget it. And now you can look it up, and you can be bored to tears about the details of glue making and how many horses die in the attempt.
Because do you guys use, you know, the phone numbers that you can text? You can text questions to. Do you have... No? Nobody... Do you not do that? Oh, you really should, because it's fantastic. It's the same thing. It's there's many of them, but one's called Any Questions Answered, AQA, or Any Queries Answered, sorry, AQA. And you can text them any question, and they answer. And the great thing is you can do things like, should I have another drink? And it will text you back kind of like, due to the lateness of the hour and your bad spelling, I would say no. Things like that.
So it's humans.
Yeah, no, it's real people. It's real people. Oh. I think it's sort of Scottish widows.
And they're probably sitting in front of Wikipedia, aren't they?
No, they are. They type it out for you. They type it out for you. So, we thought we'd try it. So, anyone in the audience got questions, and it can be things like, you know, am I going to get lucky tonight, or...
Are baboons evil?
Oh! That is a very good question. I'm loving it. Now, how do you spell baboon? Oh, word not in dictionary. Oh. B-A-B-O-O-N...
Hang on.
S. Word not in dictionary. It just comes up a com.
Well, force it through. Just... Give it to me.
Okay. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Can you do a question mark, and then we're done?
Oh, brilliant. God, you're clever.
And sad, I think.
OK, sending message. Sending message. Normally, they're very, very fast. Particularly to an easy question like that. What should we go on, or should we wait?
It'll interrupt as an exciting thing.
They will, yes.
You know drama?
We'll be on tenterhooks.
Yes, tenterhooks.
All right, well, let's move on. Oh! Ah! Yes, baboons are evil. There it is. Anything...
It's very funny, and this isn't from someone.
This is
from the guys here.
All people.
Read it
out.
No,
sure. Yes, baboons are evil. Anything that steals your windscreen wipers while waving a red bum in your face is the work of the dark side. That's brilliant. That's nearly it for tonight. Please thank my guest, Eddie is on Nurture.